And we're back at 219 Parkview Ridge, located in a quiet community in Innisfil, Ontario. This home sits on a 2-acre lot featuring over $500,000 in upgrades. Personally, I don't even think my words can do it any justice. That's why I'm here to give you a tour of inside. As we walk together, I'll explain everything to you, even touch the finishes for you. Welcome to 219 Parkview Ridge, and let's go take a tour inside. Now here in the entrance, you're welcomed by the soft hardwood flooring. You have a powder room that's been freshly renovated. Here, let me just get my shoes out of the way here, and why don't you guys come inside here, take a look. You got the floating sink, you got the beautiful finishes on the flooring. The bathrooms are all absolutely stunning, and this is just the powder room, which in my opinion is just as important as the main bathroom. So let's keep taking a tour down here. When you come down the hall, you're opened up to two areas here. You have the living room area, and then you can head over to the kitchen. If you come over here to the living room before we show you guys the kitchen, you have a nice big open dining area, followed by an entire relaxing area over here. You have so much space, so much natural light, and you actually have a clear walkout view of the backyard. There's the deck right here. But before we look at the backyard, I want to show you guys this. This is actually a Southern style fireplace. These are very hard to come around. The homeowner actually loves these kind of antique looks. So if you're wondering what that is, that's specifically a Southern Mexican style fireplace. So these ones here are very hard to come around if those are things you're interested in. Now here in the backyard, you'll have a nice view off the deck. We'll take a better look outside once we're out there, but nothing but privacy, nice green trees, greenery, quiet, peace. That's what you come out here for. You don't come out here for lots of action and excitement. You come out here for a little bit of peace and quiet, and at the same time, you're not far away. You're close to the highway. You can drive to Toronto. You're in Innisfil, and you're only 15 minutes away from Barrie and 10 minutes away from the beach. So you're definitely coming up here for a quality of life reason. Now, if you come over this way, this is personally my favorite room of the whole house. This is the kitchen. You got the beautiful white granite countertops. You got the Master Chef kitchen look here. You got the 8-inch iron stove tops. You have over here the pasta water dispenser, or the pot water dispenser. If you're ever cooking, you just turn on the water. It saves you the convenience from carrying it over from the sink. Got a beautiful monogram ventilation fan right over there. You have an additional sink here in the middle for when you're entertaining and you're not bouncing around between the sinks. You have the sink set up here. You can get things ready. Even if you're washing foods, you can get it set up here. And this, that I'm sure you probably almost couldn't tell, is actually a built-in extra large fridge. So the fridge starts from here all the way down here, and it even comes with 2 freezers right over here, so you can store all your frozen goods. So this kitchen is fully loaded. And if you come right over here, you have a little conventional oven, or microwave style, for those quick things that you want to warm up. So this kitchen is definitely, and I don't know if this video is doing it justice, but this kitchen is huge. You have so much room. I'm like 6 feet, right? And look how small I look in this room. You have an easy access to right outside to your cars. If you ever park your car, you can come right on in. And then right over here is where we have the garage access, right here to the left side, where you could park around 5 to 6 cars right over in here. I'm gonna take a quick peek. It's a little messy in there, but those are the toys that we got going on in there. There's lots and lots of storage room. So it's absolutely perfect if you have a lot of toys, boats, ATVs, cars, collectibles. If you're that person, it's definitely the perfect one. So here there's a nice, cozy family room area, all freshly renovated. As you can tell, you have the upgraded baseboards. You have these beautiful fireplace with the backsplash for those nights that you're in a nice, cozy mood. And you got some beautiful natural light coming in from the windows. So the home overall has this beautiful functionality. It's very great, but the main thing that I love about this home is that the only bedroom located on the main floor is the primary bedroom. The homeowners wanted complete privacy from their kids. They love them with their dear heart, but sometimes you need that little space, and that's exactly what this home is for. Come take a look inside. Let me show you guys actually. I'm not gonna try to cinemize you right now. If you look here, you got all this natural light that comes in through the backyard. You have these California shutters that can easily make it daytime or the evening, whatever you choose if you want that natural light and you're not really in the mood of turning on the lights. Although you do have beautiful light fixtures throughout the entire home. Now, if you come this way here, we got a nice walk-in closet. Let me turn on the light here. If you have tons of clothes, you have tons of storage room there. So that's a perfect addition to this room. You have a his and her sink with a beautiful white granite countertop. You have these stainless steel mirrors. They're not just any kind of mirrors, even the lights. There's been specific detail given to every single part of this home that gives it its own style. And then here you have a large shower, stand-up shower with a hidden drain so that you don't see the drain in the middle and it just seeps down the right side there. So they definitely didn't hold back. You got the beautiful stainless steel towel racks. You hop out the shower. You have the nice, beautiful heated floors. Anywhere you feel the ceramic flooring in the home, it's heated. So when you hop out the shower, you don't got to worry about your toes getting cold. You know, you can leave that extra towel on the rack because you're only going to need one. It's warm in here. Okay. This is just the tip of the iceberg. The second half begins as we head downstairs. Again, like I mentioned, they constructed this home so that two people with two different schedules could live with privacy and still have the freedom to move around and enjoy their lives how they would love to. For example, if you had your kids and you didn't like your kids, you know, always coming in through the front door making noise at that time at the night that, you know, you just didn't want any noise. You like that peace and quiet. This is the perfect setup. You have these lights illuminating the hall that heads all the way that way and begins over here. But before we head that way, I want to show you two more bedrooms that we have in the home here. So if you have kids or guests, you have more than enough room to allocate them. So you have another bedroom here, which is very spacious. I'll let you guys take a peek in there together. And then you have another bedroom here, which, you know, if you have another kid, 2 kids, 3 kids, in-laws coming in, this is the perfect home. We have a 5-piece bathroom, 2 sinks, shower, tub, and you have the toilet there, which is, you know, the standard stuff. But even if you take a look, the floors are heated, the finishes, each bathroom has its own like style. And then here you have another office room, which could easily be converted into a bedroom. Every single room you've been seeing here has nice big windows that illuminate the entire room with the sunlight from the outside. Now this is that second area I was telling you about. If it's that late night, or you know, your kids have friends over, or your friends or your in-laws, or the baby's upstairs sleeping, you could all head down here, enjoy your time here by the living room area. You have another fireplace. You have a big beanbag here if it's a nice movie night that you can cuddle up on. It's absolutely perfect. And let's say you want to go outside to have, you know, some fresh air. You have these giant sliding doors that you could easily walk 4 people side by side out of. It's absolutely perfect. And again, the sunlight comes through those doors and illuminates the entire room. Makes you completely forget that you're even on the lower level. But then again, to say it's a basement wouldn't even be fair either, because we walk out directly to the main level of the backyard. So the way the land escaped and the way it's set up, it's absolutely perfect. So we have a wine cellar. It's at 61 degrees, maintained always, so that way the wine will always be at a perfect temperature. It never spoils, and every glass tastes the same. Right over here, quickly before we head out, we have here the thermometer to where, you know, we can set everything up. And as we continue this way, I know you're gonna need a map to get through this home. It's huge, and you would never expect it from the outside. If we head over here, we have another bathroom right over here set up in the mudroom area. So that bathroom there is perfect for when you're outside with the kids. Say you went, you know, you had a nice pool day outside, or you just went to the park, or you rode around the neighborhood, or you went ATVing, whatever it was, you all got a little dirty with the dogs, or just you come in straight through here, right through the backyard, which is another separate entrance that walks you right in. You can come straight into here. You have an oversized sink for the cleaning, plus you're set up here with 2 beautiful laundry machines by LG with more than enough counter space up top here. So let's head over this way now, the hidden gem of the home, let's call it. This room here is the dreams of all dreams when it comes to recreational space and having space to do what you could call me time. So if you come into this way, you're welcome into a huge billiards room. The way it's currently set up is this half here, set up as a small office area with the gym equipment there to work out, separated by this knee wall over here. This way creates that mental division. And if you walk over this way, you're welcome to do a giant billiards room. You have the pool table set up. You have the Jatoni table. You have the bar. You have this beautiful open space with its own AC controlled unit, because sometimes these rooms, they bring in so much sunlight that they're just simply hotter than the other rooms in the home. So For this room specifically, we have a separate air conditioning unit, and here's a separate fireplace if it ever gets too cold. But again, it is perfect in here, and I really get that billiards room vibe. You know, it's big, spacious. I can see myself hanging out with my friends. We have not one, not two, but we have 3 separate giant sliding doors that act as these giant windows, filling up the room with sunlight. Now, to finish off this tour, before we conclude everything, I'm going to take you guys outside. All right, now that we locked up the house, I do want to take you guys on an exterior tour of this beautiful property. Let's follow the interlocking down this way. As you can see, they maintain the property beautifully. You have weeping willow trees, you have a lot of beautiful greenery, flowers. You have an irrigation system around the entire property, which makes the hardest part about maintaining a property, or one of the hardest parts about maintaining a property, that much easier. It goes on at an automatic time, turns off in an automatic time. You don't got to worry about watering the plants. You just got to worry about cutting the grass. But even then, this property is maintained by a professional landscaping company, so it's spotless and beautiful the entire time. So as we head over to the back, I did want to point out something very important about this home. You'll see that the roof is actually made out of metal. Lasts a lot longer and are way more durable than the standard shingles that we get. So this metal roof is definitely a huge upgrade on this property. And normally you never really even have to change a metal roof, but worst case scenario, just to put a time on it, maybe between 10 to 20 years. And if you take a close peek, you can see even in some hidden areas of the corners of the home, you'll see surveillance system. The surveillance system is completely Wi-Fi controlled, so you can view your home while being anywhere. You just take a peek at your phone and ta-da, there's your entire property. Now, if we head over down this way, this will take us down the side of the property. This property is actually huge. So if you were to take a look at the actual survey of the property is 2 acres in total. And the 2 acres is actually spread out in this very thick, almost oval shape, like a kite. It's shaped this way, continues around, goes into the forest a bit more, heads over to the back and brings it around. In here, it's locked. However, in here is a nice outdoor gazebo that they have, seating area, fireplace, electricity, AC, heat, air, the whole 9 yards. Now over here, before we show you guys the size of this backyard, you have the double deck, so the double decker. And then under here, you have a little patio furniture. You have a barbecue to set yourself up. And you even have the gas lines that are on the side of the home that makes it that much easier to plug in your barbecues and get everything going. So it's actually just perfect for that family that loves to stay outdoors, loves to have those, you know, summer nights outside, cooking with the family, hanging out by the patio furniture. If you get a picture of me from here, you know, you could see how big this home actually is, and these bungalows normally aren't this big. So once you come into the home, you realize, like, wow, this home is actually 2 to 3 times bigger than I thought it was going to be. And I was a victim to that as well. This home is absolutely stunning, you know, catches you by surprise with all the beautiful features and upgrades it has inside that only a homeowner would know it has, because that's definitely an upgrade and custom home done with love, passion, and they were here to stay. So this is the perfect opportunity to own this custom built home. You could easily set up a nice, beautiful pool area here, has enough room to add your own little custom touch. Can possibly even set up a basketball court, a tennis court, a big giant fire pit area, whatever you wanted to set up. This property still has enough room to add your own personal touch already to this beautiful oasis that's constructed. And you can't really see, you know, the rest of the property line, but it continues on to the back of the trees, you know, a little bit further to where that shed is, goes down back that way, and then follows around to a green carport that we have over there on the side of the property. And this is definitely one of those homes that you could purchase, and it's, you know, your investment is safe, and you know it'll be worth more in the future because of all the quality of upgrades that are put into the homes. Plus, the lot that you're on is definitely a huge plus. Now, if this was snow right now, and it normally is in Canada, I'd be sliding down this on a toboggan. The whole property has this personality that really makes you feel like you're at a home, not just a house. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the tour. If you haven't done so already, give us a like, comment, subscribe. And this is Christopher from the Capital Brokers Group. You're now viewing 219 Parkview Ridge. Feel free to visit the property at 219parkview.info. DM us if you have any questions. Be sure to follow us at capitalbrokersgroup.ca. Again, this is Christopher from the Capital Brokers Group, and I hope you enjoyed the show.